Hello all and welcome back. It is 4:54 in the PM. I gotta stop promising I'm gonna deliver these in the AM because I haven't the last 2 days. We are about to pick up my son from the hospital, but I wanted to get this reading in and deliver it before second child comes back to the home. So again, I'm reading How to Win Friends and Influence People. I'm about 70% of the way through this book. I'm reading it on Kindle. And if anyone is a reader out there, I read it on Kindle because it's easy to highlight, and then I transfer those notes to Evernote, and then you have all the books you've ever read highlighted, all the notes taken in Evernote. I learned that system from reading about Tim Ferriss in conjunction with a book called Getting Things Done, GTD, by David Allen. So I kind of put their two systems together as a way to keep track of the things I read, because I read a lot and I don't absorb everything. But the gist of today's reading, I only read for about 15 minutes, but I wanted to pass it on. The gist of today's reading, How to Win Friends and Influence People, it's talking about, sorry, I just got a phone call there. I don't know if it cut out or not. How to Win Friends and Influence People. It says the magic phrase of getting people to think your way, eliminate ill will, push things in your favor is this phrase. It is the magic phrase. If it doesn't work for you, don't blame me. Blame Dale Carnegie, the guy who wrote this world famous book. It says the magic phrase. I don't blame you one iota for feeling as you do. If I were you, I would undoubtedly feel just as you do. And what is that saying? He goes on to use examples such as Al Capone, or he uses a couple other different examples, but Al Capone, and he paints the picture that if you were raised just as Al Capone were raised, the surroundings, the encouragement, lack of encouragement, however that may be, you would think exactly like Al Capone thinks. So when you're interacting with someone, especially people who interact with, we're all kind of in a service business. We all interact with people, but before reacting, ASAP from your perspective, again, say that actual phrase. I don't blame you one iota for feeling as you do. If I were you, I would undoubtedly feel just as you do. And as I read this book, I think it's also a little caveat. It's very important to note here. If you use this stuff in a non-sincere way, it can come across as condescending. So I think it's extremely important to mean it. And if you don't mean it, don't say it. Don't say that phrase if you don't truly mean it. And then another thing that it goes on to talk about in the book is sympathy. And it says that 3/4 of the people you will ever meet are hungering and thirsting for sympathy. Give it to them and they will love you for it. It goes on to point out a couple pretty cool examples. One was kids. It says that the idea of sympathy, it says it starts with kids. Kids from a young age will show you their bruises, show you their cuts, get you to sympathize with them to make them feel better. And then it goes on and says for adults as well. Adults, you ask an adult how they're doing, they say, oh, well, this and that and the other thing. People are searching for sympathy. So, I don't know, don't be afraid to give them sympathy. Sympathize with them. And that's it for today. I'm still a little bit cloudy because I'm pretty excited about bringing Rocky home, but I hope you enjoy this. I hope you enjoyed the magic phrase. One more time, I don't blame you one iota for feeling as you do. If I were you, I would undoubtedly feel just as you do. Have a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. I'm recording a new episode of A Fighter's Mindset at 6 a.m. tomorrow. So the plan is to get you all the next reading, the daily reading 19, by 6 o'clock. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned. See you next time.